Sir,
Good morning, Prince.
sir, today I discuss about war.
Some of the questions
हाँ,
related to the ongoing war. We
ongoing war
want to
related.
discuss some of the
Some of
questions
the question.
which are very crucial related to the
Sir,
war.
my first
Particular,
question is,
uh,
how is this ongoing war, war creating a negative impact on the country like India?
yes, most of the developing countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Nepal, they depend mainly for their energy resources on Gulf countries and countries like Iran, Russia. So the Strait Hormuz, which is the root of all these shipment for the shipment and transportation of the LPG, oil, petroleum, and all the other energy resources. And as Iran has made this, Iran has captured the Strait Hormuz as soon as the war started with, United States, and the conditions that Iran has imposed on USA for stopping the war are not going to be consented with. USA has completely or blankly said that it is not going to abide by the terms and conditions Iran has posed. So that if this war continues for many more days, that it is going to create a very bad or very negative impact on the economy of the developing countries, particularly India, Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and all the Japan and all other South and East Asian countries. But then you ask, sir, how?
Sir, how, sir?
See, entire production and entire activities of the country depends on energy. Do you agree or disagree?
Agree, sir.
So now if the energy, the root of energy is hurdled, and it is being stopped and captured by Iran, because USA has left no choice for Iran other than closing the Strait Hormuz route, because it is USA which is blamed for all this. Now USA has created this war. Iran is not going to agree to the terms and condition of USA, and that if the war continues for 1 month more, it will create energy crisis not only in India and Pakistan and Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. It will create a global energy crisis all over the countries. Even European countries will be badly affected. They are already affected. So actually, the threat is that there may be a condition like lockdown. There may be a condition like complete halt of factories and industries, and that will be a global energy crisis and global energy shutdown, and it will lead to a great economic loss to developing countries. Now, next
Sir,
question.
is there any possibility of
Negotiating the war.
negotiating the war between
Yes,
Iran and USA?
there is always a possibility to negotiate this war and completely bring it to halt. But then all other countries, all other BRICS countries, including India, all other European countries should come forward and should take initiative, creating a dialogue between bilateral dialogue between USA and Iran and Israel. Because if these three countries agree, then there is a chance that the war will stop. And only countries like India, countries like Japan, Korea, and all European countries like Britain, all other countries, France, Germany, Australia, all these countries can take initiative. Then only there is a chance that the negotiation can take place. Although Iran has already lost its basic energy structure, they have damaged. USA has damaged a lot of energy resources of Iran. So now Iran has hardly any choice to stop the war. But still, in the interest of the countries like India, Japan, and other countries, Russia, there is a chance that if Russia takes initiative, China takes initiative, and India takes initiative, there will be a negotiation,
Yes,
and certainly the war will come to a halt. Otherwise, there will be a global energy halt, and this global energy halt will really result into a great global energy crisis, and people will suffer, the industries will suffer, economy will suffer, and there will be a complete panic all over the world. Yes, next question.
Sir, do you think do you think the further continuation of war can lead to global economic shutdown?
I told you not that.
If yes,
it
and how?
yes,
How?
if the war continues, it will definitely result into a global energy crisis because the entire countries depend on the transportation of the crude oil from Strait Hormuz. 20% of the oil supply comes from there. Not only that, European countries totally depend upon Strait of Hormuz that is in the hand of Iran now. So, and if European countries, if Gulf countries, see recently, yesterday there was an attack on one of the Gulf countries, oil industries, refineries. If, Iran continues to go on attacking the oil refineries and oil base of Gulf countries, definitely there will be a greater loss because immediately the condition will not come to normal. Even if the war stops right now, it will take 1 month more time to bring it to normal. And if the war continues, you will never know how many days, how many months, how many years it will take to bring the whole energy, strategy, energy supply to a normal condition. It may take 1 year, 2 years. That is why there is a chance that the countries like India will suffer badly because we totally depend upon the import of crude oil from Gulf countries like Iran and all other countries but when the Strait of Hormuz is getting disturbed, India is also affected.
Yes,
Though
sir.
Iran has not stopped the shipments of India, it has allowed India and Japan to carry through. But there is a chance that Iran can stop because now Iran has no option. USA is to be blamed. All the USA is the root of contention for all these. All the problems have been created by United States of America, and although USA is also suffering, but Trump has become mad. He has no sense. He has no understanding, no responsibility. He just wants to satisfy his ego, and now he understands that Iran is not going to stop the war. Now he has no option. His terms and conditions are very tough, and Iran's terms and conditions are very tough. Iran wants that the loss that USA has created of infrastructure and all other oil industries, oil resources, that has to be compensated completely. And USA is never ready to do that. So the condition is getting worse and worse day by day. And I don't think the condition will come to normal within a month or within 2 months.
Yeah.
So very, very difficult. And this is a matter of concern for not only for a country like India, it is also a matter of concern for the countries like China, Russia, Japan. They are all developing countries. They depend on energy for their development. The economy of the countries will suffer badly. The people will suffer badly. The domestic resources will go down. The production will go down, and that countries will really suffer a lot. So the countries like India and Russia and China should take initiative and talk and create a bilateral a talk between USA and Iran and make anyhow the possibility of making the war completely shut down. Then only there will be a safety. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.